welcome to another STAN video. So a lot of you know about the game that me and my friends created. This is basically a solution to the problem that pretty much everybody has, which is it's really hard to get to know somebody on a deeper level. It feels like it takes so long to build a meaningful relationship, like the kind that you have with your best friend. You have that one best friend in your life. It took 12 years to get to that point. Well, this makes it happen in like one sitting, and that's what it's designed for. Hey, excuse me. I'm doing a challenge where I'm trying to get to know people I don't know using this game, and I want to know if you would be down.
Sure.
You guys down?
Sure.
What is your name, though?
Malia.
Malia. Okay, and Stain. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Reese.
Reese. Nice to meet you. Like, some of the questions might be uncomfortable. It has 3 levels. The first one is icebreakers. The second one is like confessions, and then the last one is getting deep. All right. What would you rate yourself honestly, 1 to 10 as a person, and why?
I would say like a 6 or 7, just because there's always room for improvement.
What's something specific?
I think like being a better friend. I don't know, just checking in on your friends more.
Yeah, I would say honestly like 5, 6-ish. I need to get better about like coming to my friends and being like, hey. Like I definitely always ask how they're doing more than like telling them how I feel. So I just need to be a better friend and being like more honest with them.
I think I always said like an 8, but I think it's gone down to more like a 5 or a 6. Like I know I have really good intentions, but for some reason I can't get them to come to the surface. All right, I'm gonna make you pick level 2.
What have people always misunderstood about you? I've had a lot of people, like once they get to know me, be like, you're a lot nicer than I was thinking. You looked a lot like a bitch. And I was like, thanks, I guess. I grew up with a lot of family that like you would poke fun at each other, but in a fun way. So I feel like some people misunderstand that as me like trying to be mean when I'm really not. But I have a tendency to like joke about things a little bit too much and can tend to hurt people's feelings.
Well, I'm an oldest sister. And so that explains a lot of my personality. I'm always like very protective of people, and I feel like I care more about their well-being than I do myself. I come off like so strong and like have a lot of things together, but inside like I feel sometimes like I get in my head and I feel broken, but I don't want to let other people in and let them know.
People leaning on you, but you not being able to lean on someone else. It's the same answer as the first one, like my intentions. I think my family's always misunderstood. I don't show love very well. I'm not good at telling all of my family I love them or like giving them hugs. Like I think they feel like I don't appreciate them. You're gonna pick level 3. These are like getting deep.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, what is a question you wish you knew the answer to? It's actually funny, in my biology class today, my teacher does like fun bonuses, and he asked us like, what is one thing that you want to accomplish with the rest of your life? I wish I knew what my purpose was.
I guess mine would be like, does it like work out? Does it get better? I kind of know what I want to do with the rest of my life, but at the same time, I don't know if it's going to work out because I've been really struggling with my mental health and whatnot. When I have these feelings come up, am I going to be better equipped to handle them?
We don't even feel like we should know how to feel emotions. Like we feel like we shouldn't even have them. I gotta answer it now. It's like, what does the bridge look like for the goals I want? Like, how did the people who got there, what route did they take to even get there? And also, like a feeling of a lack of closure. I don't know what the bridge looks like to get over it and be on the other side where people are like, man, like you're tripping, dude. Like life's good. Like, how'd you build that bridge? Do I have one more round? It's called wild cards. They take like a wholesome spin on the game.
We have to express how we really feel about each other. I literally cannot remember the first time I met you. I just know like you've quickly become like one of my best friends who I constantly lean on, and like once you started like opening up and like we started opening up to each other, it was like, oh my gosh, like this girl is amazing, like she's so funny. I remember that one car ride when you finally started like opening up to us. I was like, this girl is crazy, but I'm so addicted to her energy. I'm just so thankful that you've got put into my life, because I feel like I needed someone like you who relates to me on a level that no one else in our friend group really can. I just love you so much.
I definitely don't remember the first time we met either. I love having you in my life, and honestly, I have a problem oversharing, so like I have to tend to remember to like maybe respect some boundaries and whatnot, but with you, like I never want to respect that boundary. I want to tell you everything. There's some stuff that I just can't talk to some people, but I can talk to you about them, and that's really amazing, and thank you for that.
I love you. And your dog. Your dog's
I actually want to give you my take on oversharing. Getting to know somebody is kind of like a growing marble collection, And each time we share an intimate side of ourselves, it adds to that collection. And I think oversharing happens when they add too many marbles to our jar, or we add too many to theirs, and then there's like an imbalance, so it feels weird. That's kind of how I take this game. It's like it builds some marble collection together. At the end, you just put the lid on, and it's like a bank of trust. There are two types of people in this world. The first is the kind of person who is afraid to open up. They have past experiences that make up the wall of hesitation at the thought of being vulnerable. They usually have a specific memory in mind. It makes their heart feel heavy thinking about it, and it's the same feeling they daydream about. They just don't know if opening up will be worth it anymore, since the thought of who made them open up turned into the thought that made them close. The second kind of person thinks about what it means to be yourself. They know that if you are doing something to avoid pain, then pain is running your life. For them, opening up still feels hard, but they do it because they know a genuine connection will never be built on half of who they really are. If you could describe yourself as a movie/TV show character, who would you be?
I can't think of any that really comes to my mind.
You could say like Cleveland Jr.
What's a question have you always asked yourself since you were a kid? When I watch romantic like chick flick movies, is like love really like that?
Do the romantic scenes I see in these movies actually exist? Yeah. I've always wondered, like, is that shit real? Does that level of romantic stuff actually happen?
Yeah. It's like another part of it, like, is that actually like what love is?
I feel like romantic shit always feels like 3 times more romantic when it's in memory. When a certain song comes on that you played on a road trip with your girl, and now when it comes on, you think of that road trip, and so it just hits different. In the moment, it didn't feel exactly like that.